I'm gonna do a quick hit fish cleaning. Now, I've seen a lot of people do it. They do it really fast, and they're like, it's just that easy. I don't think it's that easy. I struggle cleaning fish, and I've cleaned a bunch of fish. I just bought this thing off of Amazon, off of Facebook Marketplace, 50 bucks, put some PVC legs on it, really upgraded from cleaning on top of the cooler. Let's do it. We're gonna clean a fish real quick. I'm gonna go with a little one, because not everybody catches big fish, neither do I. And I'm gonna start with an electric fillet knife. It's the fastest way. It's clean, easy. This is a blue catfish. They've been on ice since this morning. It's pushing 3 o'clock now. I like to let them cool off a little bit. And what I do is they've got this little nugget right here, and they've got a bone that sticks out right here. It doesn't matter if you get into the guts or the rib cage at all. We'll clean that up later. But you just follow the backbone with this knife. All right, let's do it. I almost stabbed myself right off the rib. There's that little bone. We go around it. Then we're gonna go down. And then we're gonna follow the top of the rib cage down, just like that. And then I come up and I dig up under there, just like that. And then I'm just gonna push and follow. Just like that. Minimal meat loss. Got a little bit of cartilage right there, no big deal. That's hard to get to, like I said, because of that bone. Got the gut sack a little bit. And then to push a fillet off, all we're gonna do is let the blade of the knife sit on the fillet. We're gonna pull slightly with our left hand. And that happens sometimes, so you're just gonna grab it. And you're just gonna keep pulling. Bam, just like that. We can trim that up later. Throw scrap in the cooler. And that's it for the electric. I should have done this opposite, honestly, because this is way harder. I'm not as good with a knife. Same thing. If you don't have an electric knife, you can push in, go around. This fillet knife is not sharp, just forewarning. I cut everything in the kitchen with it. It's my favorite knife to use in the kitchen, honestly, even over my good knives. If you call Walmart knives good knives. So that's what there's a little bone right here. You got to get on the top side of that to get this out. Dig, push down through, push your knife blade to the rib cage, get a little back and forth motion going. Like I said, I'm not the best at this. Not many people are, unless they do it every single day. I'm a fair weather fisherman, so it's just what we got. Finish that cut out. Missed a little bit of meat. Like I said, I don't really use this knife that much. I use the electric knife. That's what it amounts to. And same thing. I'm gonna grab it right here. And I just kind of do a little sweeping motion. Just like that. I probably made that look easy. Same thing, missed a little bit, trim that later, no big deal. If you want, if you're greedy, you can come in here and get this out. I don't normally come back for this, usually because I got more fish to clean than what I got today, but you know, not gonna worry about it. Toss it to the side, move on. There it is. That is a blue catfish. So I'm gonna run through a couple of more with the electric fillet knife. Put that to the side. I usually do that, my trimming, with that knife. Find where that bone is right there. They've got that, their vertebrae runs right down the center there. Poke in, go around that little bone, down to the belly, right past the vent. Usually aiming for that fin right there. Dig that out, scoop, push. Sometimes it'll hang up. Go in there and find where it's hung up at. Pop it off. Minimal meat loss. You got a little bit right there on top of the rib cage. I don't really like having to trim the rib cage off. I always end up wasting more meat that way. Lay it down flat. Just like that. That one's gonna be good. Get off of there. Get this other side real quick. Same thing. Follow that bone. You can feel that one right there. It's literally right there. Go down, aim for the vent. Dig that knife blade in and pull. And I hate saying it comes right out of there because sometimes I fight it. Sometimes I'll butcher a fish before I ever get anything cleaned off of it. We're just gonna do a little push. Just like that. Bam. That is definitely a channel. Got its little old spots. They got a narrower body, a little bit wider head, funnier looking mouth. I see a lot of arguments about whether or not channel cat, blue cat, flathead cat. Cover them in cornmeal and some seasonings and fry them up. There's not too much difference. Bam. Check it out. I love that little head nugget. It's my favorite part to get. I see a lot of people go in and they kind of aim right there to the top of the dorsal. I like to get that nugget out of there. Smooth as butter. And I will say this as well. This fillet knife, I've probably had it for 3 years. Those are the original blades. I've cleaned hundreds of fish with it. Hundreds. Same thing. Hunt that little bone. Kind of bounces around every now and again. Up, around. Back to the spine. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I said vertebrae. Aim for that back fin. Scoop down. And then pull the fish to you with your offhand. Bam. Look at that. Got my blade hanging up a little bit. Yep, so you got it a little bit. We'll see it right here. Yep. Bam. See through that son gun. A lot of channels on the north end of Lake Livingston. I wasn't expecting that. Just like that. Top of the head. Watch out for that bone. I'm stuck on the bone. There we go. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking to get as much of the fillet as I can on a cut. See how it's a little bit right there? If you come in and scoop that knife under there, I mean, yeah, you can get it, but it's not that big a deal. Especially if you're catching in numbers. Which that's what these are. These are just little old channels, half pounders. Going for volume instead of quantity over quality, let's put it that way. Just like that. Still missed a little bit right there. Not a big deal. I see a lot of folks go in. On bigger fish, I will get the belly meat. On these little guys, I'm just after that fillet. You can come in here and etch this out and get that belly flat, but man, I'm just not worried about it, to be completely honest. Alright, let's do this one with the old Manuel. Start to finish. Same thing. Go in at the top of the head. This is another channel. I feel like I got more feeling with the Manuel over that fillet knife. I can kind of feel where that knife's catching and where it's not. Versus on that, you just kind of grind through everything. Stick it out like that. And then go to soaring. A little bit of swishing motion. If you're still hung up somewhere, come in there and get it out. Just like so. I like to lay that tail under the fillet and then just pull, just like that. Like I said, this fillet knife is not sharp. It's not the best in the market. This is a Walmart special, probably 10-15 bucks. Yeah. And I haven't sharpened it in forever because I don't take care of my stuff. Oh goodness. Aim for the vent. Come on up. Just like that. Like I said, I ain't the best. I'm gonna sit here and hack. I probably cut more fish in half trying to get a fillet off of them than most people. I am. And you can feel the resistance under that fillet. You can feel that spine. Miss that same thing. Same thing. I usually get it with the electric, but fillet knife struggle a little bit. Who would have guessed? That's what happens when you go all electric. Bam. There you go. Finish these last couple up, but that's it. That's your standard size catfish that you're gonna catch out of these lakes around here. You can come in around that thing. This bone kind of protrudes on both sides. Kind of got a little hump, a little cartilage ridge right there that you got to get over. Nothing to it. All right, that's gonna do it. See y'all in the next one. Oh, I trip over stuff.